Hello, fellow Wiccans, and welcome back to the Random Article Podcast. I'm your co-host, Bijan, joined as always by the post-puberty Madison. How are we doing on this fine evening?
Oh, wow. I'm doing great. Do you ever get deja vu?
No.
I feel like we just did this. It's the weirdest feeling.
It's, a glitch in the Matrix. Well, our goal here is to read every Wikipedia article ever written, and to do so we're going to flip through them one by one by clicking that random article button. And just to make sure everything is truly random, Madison will be counting my freckles to see how many times we click that random article button. Let's get into it.
That's dirty.
On my face. But as we promised you last week, we're going to start out talking about bee learning and communication. Bee learning and communication includes cognitive and sensory processes in all kinds of bees.
Oh, bee! I thought you meant, bee learning.
I be learning.
Bee learning.
Yes, bees. Honeybees are sensitive to odors, tastes, and colors, including ultraviolet.
Truth. Have you ever been in, a bright color and a bee, won't leave you alone? And you're like, bro, I am not a flower, please. Please leave.
All the time. They also communicate with each other by means of a waggle dance, and in other ways.
Oh, wow. It's a term used in beekeeping and ethology. I don't even know any of these words tonight. Go me, I am learning.
Beekeeping is people that keep bees.
No, I know that word, thank you. For a particular figure 8 dance of the honeybee. By performing this dance, successful foragers can share information about the direction and distance to patches of flowers yielding nectar and pollen to water sources or to... And I didn't click the entire article, so I don't know. That's interesting. They have a little diagram, so they go in a half circle, and then they do a little squiggle through the center, and then they do the half circle again, do the little squiggle. Wow, bees are smart. Is this a bee up close? Wow. Do you see that picture?
I see that picture. Its caption doesn't make sense, but yeah.
What's the caption? Let me see.
Bees learn in a variety of ways.
It's not necessarily a caption to the picture. They're just letting you know.
The picture is just, a microscope image of a bee.
Yeah, but look, you can zoom in as much as you want. I'm so close into its face right now. Wow. I'm so close to this bee.
Did you not watch the Magic School Bus episode about bees?
I probably did, but I do not remember it.
Oh yeah, they dance to communicate where nectar is. They basically dance a map. Bees are very smart. They are adept at associative learning and many of the phenomena of operant and classical conditioning. So just like babies.
Huh, interesting.
A 2005 3-part study tested the working memory of honeybees. After learning to associate a certain pattern with reward, bees were shown a pattern at the beginning of a tunnel and then subjected to a series of variations in the length of the tunnel, and a choice between two patterns placed at different distances, and a choice between two patterns. There's too many parentheses in this sentence, I can't read it.
So they're testing different things. They test, how long can they remember something by doing different lengths of tunnels, right? And then they do whether they can match... I don't know. Yeah, this is
is a bad sentence.
This is a massive run-on sentence. Basically, the experiments demonstrated that bees can choose between alternatives, determine if a stimulus is the same or different than one seen earlier, remember the earlier one for a short period, and generalize this performance to new pairs of stimuli.
And yet, every time I'm in a pool, bees just try to jump in, time and time again.
It's like one. It's
just
just the
really
dumb one.
bee.
Yeah, it's the dumb one. He's trying to learn. He can't. He's not doing a very good job. Yeah, it's like natural selection.
There's been a number of studies demonstrating that they have color recognition, which makes sense. They know which flowers to go to. They even have color memory. Oh, Menzel did this? Is this the Menzel that I'm thinking of? Oh no, it's not. It's not Gregor. It's Randolph. You know Gregor Menzel, right?
No. Who's that?
He was the one that did all... Oh, I'm thinking of Mendel. Gregor Mendel, not Menzel.
Sounds familiar, but still don't know.
Egg on my face. Gregor Mendel, he's like the father, like the Punnett square.
Uh-huh, in like genetics?
Yeah, exactly. I remember I once made my sister a t-shirt that said, Gregor Mendel and I are two peas in a pod.
Why?
Because he did all of his work with peas.
Peas? Like the vegetable?
Yeah. Yes.
Is that
like
how
the
he...
legume.
I don't remember that. But
yeah,
okay.
He did it with like green peas, like yellow peas, wrinkly peas.
Gotcha. To see which traits were like dominant and recessive. Okay.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. This was not the same man that was testing colors with bees. This was a Randolph Menzel. Easily confused.
So even if bees, I guess what they're saying is that like they learn a lot for what they are, right?
For what they are. Bees just learn a lot.
Yeah, because I mean, I can think of a lot of animals who can do what they do, but they're not an animal.
Okay, name the animals that dance.
Not what they do, but like the way they can recognize colors. And it said earlier that they, like if a certain type of flower is producing on a certain day, they'll visit those flowers all day long. Like they're like, okay, this is working, so I'm gonna keep going to this one unless they find that it like dries up or the weather conditions change or something like that.
But then communicating that to other bees,
yeah,
I think that's like next level.
But ants communicate like through pheromones. They don't do dances, but
right. I don't think it's to the same extent. Like, could your dog communicate to another dog to go to this area specifically on a map on this day?
No.
Yeah. Bees are smarter than your dog.
Okay, thank you.
Bees are smarter than me.
But bees don't love me as much as my dog. That's why I have my dog.
I mean, you were just saying that bees were following you around when you wear bright colors.
They do, and I'm like, dude, go away. Go find some nectar or whatever you do.
They love you. They just want pets.
I'm not going to pet a bee.
You ever pet a bumblebee? They're very fuzzy.
No, why would you do that?
Because they're so fuzzy. Have
You're
you
gonna
ever
get
seen those guys?
stung. Yeah, I've seen them.
Bumblebees are like little gentle giants.
But they can sting.
I mean, sure, but like, they like fall asleep in flowers. You ever seen those pictures?
Yeah.
So cute.
Their heads they're like head first in a flower.
Yeah. Their little legs sticking out.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
They're good guys. They really are.
Okay, should we move on?
Let's talk about the dress.
The dress.
The dress. The dress. The dress. Is a photograph that became a viral phenomenon on the internet in 2015. Holy crap, I'm old. That felt like it was like 2 years ago.
I was going to say 6 years ago. 7 years ago.
7 years ago. So viewers of the image disagreed on whether the dress depicted was colored black and blue or white and gold. I only ever saw black and blue.
I don't remember.
Well, what do you
I
see?
originally saw. Right now, I see black and blue. I remember seeing it for the first time. I remember exactly where I was.
Oh, God.
I remember I was sitting in the office of Red Tomato on a Thursday night before trivia night, and my girlfriend sends me a picture of a dress, and she's like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Is this a dress that you're buying?
You're like, cute. Looks great."
And I'm like, "Cool, did you buy this?" I didn't understand the phenomena until later.
So what did you see when you first saw it?
I don't remember.
See, all I have ever been able to see is blue and black. Looking at it, I can see how the black can look gold, but I cannot see like the blue turn white for me at all. So the phenomenon revealed differences in human color perception, which have been the subject of ongoing scientific investigations into neuroscience and vision science, producing a number of papers published in peer-reviewed scientific journals. That's impressive.
I mean, it was like huge. It took the world by storm. Like, ask anyone, they remember it.
If anyone in the world doesn't remember what this is. The phenomenon originated from a washed-out color photograph of a dress posted on the social networking service Facebook, in case you're unfamiliar. Within a week, more than 10 million tweets had mentioned the dress using hashtags such as the dress, white and gold, and black and blue. Although the dress was eventually confirmed to be colored black and blue, obviously, because you can see that. Yeah, the image prompted much online discussion of different users' perceptions of the color of the dress. Oh, they found even who made the dress, Roman Originals, which experienced a major surge in sales.
I was going to say, like, how did this even start? Who took this picture?
I think it was like someone's mom who sent a picture of the dress, like, I'm thinking about getting this for so-and-so's wedding. And I feel like that person, like, I might be completely making this up. Oh, here it is.
No, you're actually word for word correct.
Okay.
Well, you have the memory of a bee.
Yeah, okay, this is what I remember. Yeah, so about a week before the wedding of couple Grace and Keir Johnston. Oh, it's a Scottish couple.
Love that. I
didn't know that. So the bride's mother took a photograph of the dress that she planned to wear to the wedding and sent it to her daughter. This is what I was going to say. The daughter was probably like, what the hell? You're going to wear a white dress to my wedding? Like, what are you thinking? Mm-hmm. And the mom was like, what? It's blue. So the bride posted the image on Facebook, and her friends also disagreed over color. Some saw it as white with gold lace, while others saw it as blue with black lace.
I love that it all started because it was an island. So, like, they live on this island community in Scotland. And since it's like a small community, they were all arguing about it.
How did it get,
and that's how it spread.
How did it get out of Scotland, then?
How to get off the island. Okay, but also, on the day of the wedding, a friend of the bride and groom and a member of the Scottish folk music group, Canash, performed with her band at the wedding. Even after seeing the dress was obviously black and blue in real life, the musicians remained preoccupied by the photograph. They said they almost failed to make it on stage because they were caught up discussing the dress.
Okay, weird.
A few days later, this friend reposted the image to her blog on Tumblr and posed the same question to her followers. And that's how it started to spread from this band. And then it got onto Tumblr, which then got onto BuzzFeed.
I want to see the dress in white and gold. I'm going to Google the dress, white gold. Like, I'm very curious. I want to see what it's supposed to look like.
You just can't see it. It is this picture.
I know, but like, okay, here's, like, they kind of washed it out to make it look.
Right, but that's the thing, is that it's literally just this picture that other people see in white and gold.
I know, but like, I want to see what they're seeing, basically. Like, I'm looking for a way
but you
to
can't.
See. I want to, though.
When I stared at it hard enough one time, I could see it in white and gold once.
So basically, if you look at it kind of in a shadow, it looks like white and gold, which I still can't see it, but whatever. And I remember hearing about this. It's something to do with the way your eyes, like, correct. Because it looks like it's in low light, and so your eyes are like, okay, that's in low light, so I know what I need to do to correct it to show this person, like, the right colors.
Mm-hmm. It's an optical illusion, is basically what it is, which is what the latter half of this article is about, is like sort of like the duck bunny image, or the gray squares. It's a common optical illusion.
I see the duck.
Do you see the bunny?
No. Do you?
Yeah, I mean, I can see both.
Where's the bunny?
It's the same thing, but the beak is the ears. Imagine a bunny looking to the right.
What?
And its ears are that way. It looks more like a bunny than a duck to me.
No, it looks like a duck. Oh my gosh, this is gonna bother me. Yeah, it is, but it's just a weird. Where's the eyes of the bunny?
It's the same eye.
I keep getting like little flashes of it, and then my brain like erases it. I swear.
Once you see it, you'll be able to see both. It's a very classic image. Or like the old woman and the young lady. That's also another one.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one.
Yeah, or like the vase and the faces. It's one of those things where your brain first sees it a certain way, and it's like, that is what I see. But then once you see the other side, you can see both. Which, your brain's dumb. Your brain sucks. Like, your brain also has, like, blind spots. Where, like, it makes up things.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's assuming that, like, your finger is there.
Okay, here's one that looks a little bit more like a rabbit to me.
You're still on that?
I have to see it. Okay, I'm saving this for later.
The duck rabbit?
Yes. Oh, I see it. Oh my god, I see it. Yeah,
now
totally.
It looks more like a rabbit than a duck, right?
No, it's a messed up rabbit and it's a messed up duck. Like, either way, it's weird.
The duck is really messed up, though. The beak has a weird, like, down part. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it, like, tips up. Huh. Well, the rabbit's weird, too. Okay. Anyways. Okay, that's enough on the dress. Let's move on. That's it.
Let's talk about a firm offer.
Okay.
A firm offer is an offer that will remain open for a certain period or until a certain time or occurrence of a certain event during which it is incapable of being revoked. It's a firm offer.
Okay, because it says, as a general rule, all offers are revocable at any time prior to acceptance, even those offers that purport to be irrevocable on their face. But a firm offer, apparently, is an offer that, like, you cannot take back. I'll give you an example. On eBay, when you make an offer, you're not supposed to be able to cancel that offer. You can.
Right.
But it's supposed to be, there's a loophole.
Firm.
But it's supposed to be a firm offer. Yeah. Where on Poshmark, there's a big old button that says cancel offer.
It says, I have regrets. That's what the button says.
The button says, I found this for cheaper and I'm a little bitch.
Right. It's a big button.
It's, yeah.
So
no, it's really not. It's actually kind of hard to find. But I get this. I can feel this. Okay.
I mean, it's a U.S. thing. An exception is the merchant firm offer rules set in Uniform Commercial Code, squiggly 2205, which states that an offer is firm and irrevocable if it is an offer to buy or sell goods made by a merchant, and it is in writing and signed by the offerer.
So, do you have to specify that something's a firm offer? What does this even apply to?
Firm offers.
Just anything? Like buying anything?
I would assume if you're like custom making something, you're like, hey, I want 10 rugs that have my face printed on them.
Right.
And I will offer you $10 per if you have them done by next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that if I start making them and you try to revoke your offer, I can take you to court for my $100 or whatever it was.
Yes.
Did you say $10 and 10 rugs, or did I make that up?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. In my mind, that's such a deal. Wow.
I know. That's what I was like. I'm not making those for $10 a piece with your mug on them.
Your ugly mug? Shoot. You have to pay me more to look at that thing. Damn. There are a lot of words on this article under the related. So, like, There's contract formation, defenses against formation, contract interpretation. There's a lot of Latin involved. Why do lawyers love Latin?
Because
it makes them feel smarter than everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, I paid so much money for law school. I sat through the bar exam 16 times. I earned this. I am smarter than you.
Let's speak Latin.
So I get it. Okay, so a firm offer is a part of like contract formation is what it says. So there are like different steps into like coming to a contract. And the offer is apparently one of them. So if I make you an offer, all I have to do is put it in writing and sign it. I think I have to say it's firm too. And then I can't do a take back.
You have to say it's firm, no takebacks.
Yeah. So.
Just like me in the bedroom, right? Okay.
All right. I think we're done.
Firm and no takebacks. Well, that was educational. Join us next time when we talk about Don't Buy This.
Perfect. It's beautiful.